dollars. You
heard me. I'm talking to you.
It's Miss Shaw, and it's time to take our learning skills up another level. Because you are a fierce learner, and you never back down. So let's start off by making a few promises to ourselves. I promise to focus. Say it with me. Today is the day I will not let anything distract me from my goals because I am super focused. I promise to. Just remember, even if you struggle, it's never impossible. If you work hard, you can change impossible to impossible. And I can't too. I can. I promise to show excellence. You need to do your personal best every day because no matter where you learn, no matter how you learn, excellence is the only option because you were born to be great. Ready to learn. Don't forget to have your supplies ready so you are set up for success. Show courage. Never be afraid to try new things, even if they are hard. And don't be afraid to fail or make mistakes because mistakes help us grow. We only fail if we quit. And quitting is not an option. You heard me. Last but not least, show effort. Promise yourself that you're gonna give it your all. Let's go! Whew! I love relaxing after a long day at school. Now, I think I'm gonna take a nap. Have a good day at school, honey. Don't forget, when you get home from school, you have chores to do. Oh no, I almost forgot about all the chores I need to do. There was a list somewhere. I'll be leaving the list on your desk. Here it is. That's a lot of chores. Well, looks like I gotta work hard before I play hard. And my piggy bank's looking a little empty anyways. What do you say we get to work? Oh, almost forgot my list. Tired from all those chores, but hard work definitely pays off. We are definitely going to use our hard-earned money to buy some things that we need. But first, what do you say we review the value of some of our currency? Let's take a look. Let's start with the penny, nickel, dime, and the quarter, and the dollar. Let's start with the penny. The penny is worth 1 cent. And we use the cent sign when we're talking about coins. The nickel is worth 5 cents. So how many pennies would we need to equal a nickel? Oh, we would need 5 pennies. Nice job. Now, when we're counting the nickel, we actually can skip count by 5s. Pretty cool. We know how to do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Next, we have the dime. Now, the dime might be smaller, but the size of the coin has nothing to do with the value. A dime is worth 10 cents. Great job. Let's stop and think. So, how many pennies would we need to equal 1 dime? If you said 10, you're right, because the penny is only worth 1 cent. So how many nickels would we need to equal the value of the dime? Well, we skip count by 5s. So 5, 10. We would need 2 nickels to equal the value of the dime. Superb! The last coin we're going to talk about today is the quarter. And the quarter is worth 25 cents. Now, how many pennies would we need to equal the value of the quarter? You got it. 25, because the penny is only worth 1 cent. How many nickels would we need to equal the value of the quarter? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We would need 5 nickels because we skip count by 5s. How many dimes would we need? Remember, with the dime, we skip count by 10s. Let's see, 10, 20. You get 20 cents using dimes, but then we need to grab a nickel. So it'd be 25 cents. We'll have more practice later. This was just a review. This last type of currency is a paper currency called the dollar. The way you will write the value of a dollar is using the dollar sign. $1. How many pennies would we need to equal $1? If you said 100 pennies, you're right. But can you imagine carrying 100 pennies around? Whew, that'd be a bit much. Good thing we have the dollar bill. A lot easier. And remember, the cent sign is used with coin amounts, and the dollar sign is used with dollar amounts. What do you say we do some practice? Why don't you help me count how much money I made this morning doing chores?
All right, so how much is in my piggy bank? Let's start off with the paper currency. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 4 quarters equals $13. Wait, I have a few more coins in there. Let's count them together. Check it out, we have some dimes. And we count dimes by 10s. 10, 20, 30. Now we have $13.30. Bring on those nickels. We're going to continue counting our coins by 5s. 35, 40, 45. Now we have $13.45. Now for the pennies. We're going to continue counting our change by 1s. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We now have a total amount of $13.50. Okay, so there's a few things I need to go buy at the store. But it is also important to save money too. So I'm going to save $5 for my collection and use the rest for some things I need. So how much money do I have left? If you said $8.50, you're right. Great job.
All right, so now that we've counted our money and we've even set aside some money to save, I think it's time to take our math skills out into the real world. Let's go. Can't forget this.
All right, Liv, what do you say we do some shopping? Whoa, did you hear that? I must be hungry. That was my stomach growling. Well, what do you say we go get a cheeseburger first? Let's go.
This cheeseburger costs $2.25. Which pile of money shows enough to buy the cheeseburger? Is it A or B? What do you think? If you said B, you're right. There's a total of $2.25. Great job. A is incorrect because I only have $1 bill, 4 nickels, and 1 quarter. I would count the change 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I only have $1.45. Remember, don't confuse the nickel with the quarter.
Thanks for your help. So after purchasing that cheeseburger, I only have $6.25 left. Hey, I didn't forget about you. It's time to go to the pet store. Let's go. Come on.
Livy's dog treats cost $3. What are 2 ways that I could make $3? $3 bills could work, or $1 bill and 8 quarters.
Last but not least, it's my friend's birthday. I would love to get a cupcake to surprise her. Do I have enough money?
This is the money I have left, and the cost of the cupcake is $1.25. Do I have enough money? Check it out. I have enough. I have $1.25. You know what I just realized? I actually have enough money to get myself a cupcake too. Delicious. Now, how much change will I get back if I get myself a cupcake? Well, I already know that the cupcake is $1.25, and I have $1 right here. Now, in order to figure out the change, I need to think in my mind that $1 is also worth 4 quarters. So they'll take $1.25 and I'll have 3 quarters left. I will get 75 cents in change back. Great job.
Well, I hope you had just as much fun as I did counting money today. Until next time.